This is not a paid advertisement from Marstoy. Hello my friends, I'm Marstoy back again, and today we are reviewing Marstoy Game Console Mech. It's basically a Switch that folds into a mech. Only I don't think it folds, it's just a mech that looks like a Switch. Let's get building. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. It helps me out a ton. Now, on with the show. Okay, so we've gotten him out of the box, and this guy looks amazing. So in case you don't know what this is, it is literally a, imp that's built out of a Nintendo Switch. His right arm is a blue Nintendo Joy-Con, his left arm is the red Joy-Con, and his legs have the triggers for his kneecaps and the bumpers as his knee joints. He then has these little blue and red toes that are very, very loose. And then you have some nice piercing white eyes and some pointy ears. So we just turn this guy all the way around. You can see that he's built a lot like a gremlin or an imp. And then if we flip it all the way around, he has a tail. He has a charging cord for whatever reason. And I really, really like this guy because he's just so cool looking. He looks like a Nintendo Switch if a Nintendo Switch was just folded into an imp. The only way you can make it better is if he actually transformed into a Nintendo Switch, which he does not, sadly. But I really like this guy, and unlike with my previous history of Marstoy, no missing pieces. None at all. Every single piece was here, even got an extra 1x2. So, yeah, I really like this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you next one. Sayonara, Ayonara. I will eat your game cartridges. Mwahaha. Hello, my friends, I'm Marstoy back again, and today we're building the Marstoy fake Lego Nichirin sword, knife that can be sheathed. These swords belong to Tengen Uzui from Demon Slayer. There are 1,479 pieces to build this entire thing and the chain and the stand. It is for ages 6 and up. I don't know what 6-year-old would want this, but okay. Let's get into the build labs. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. It helps me out a ton. Now, on with the show. Okay, so we're back from the build labs, and as you can see, these things are huge. Here is my full arm, and this is the sword. The sword is as long as my arm, which is insane, and I was expecting knives. It says sword, but I was expecting little, I don't know, chopping knife type things. Not this! This is insane. I laughed so hard when I first saw the size of these, and they just look so cool. They look exactly like Tengen Uzi's swords, and now I have to point out, they look like they're from the anime. They look amazing. So I had to sum it all up. It's really, really cool. The blades are solid. I'm going to take it off the base plate. You can wave these things around like nobody's business. They are solid as a rock. They will not go anywhere. I cannot say the same for the chains. Boy. So in summary, these are very, very well built. The blades are impressively built, and the stickers are a pain in the butt to put on, but it's worth it in the end. Now on to critiques. Critique-wise, the chains here are not that durable. You pull even a little bit too hard on this, and one of the links will break. So be very careful about that. Number 2, the little, there's a 1x6 plate that goes on either side of these that connects this part to this part on both of the blades. And we literally had to drill off a circle, an inner circle of it to get it on. Because it wasn't, we built it exactly how they told us, and we had to drill something off. So be very careful about that. And then the other thing is the base plate looks really nice, right? These things are horribly, horribly fragile. They're all connected by very, very small connections. You should have built this at 1x2s or something like that. So if I had to put out critiques, there are 3 specific. That's ridiculous. these things are very weak and the chains are very weak. But I have to point out, looks really, really great. And if you're just gonna leave it up on a shelf for a very long time, who cares? That's gonna look nice and cool. And even if you were to use them for like cosplay, I recommend putting real chains or just taking off the chains, and they still look just as good. But either way, they're amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We spent 2 hours over the course of 2 days to build these. And I will catch you next time. Sayonara, Ayonara. Marstoy, thank you for wasting 2 hours of my life for this amazing object. This is not a paid advertisement for Marstoy. Hello, my friends, I'm Marstoy, and I'm back again, and today we have gotten some more minifigures from Marstoy. Marstoy is a website, I believe in China, where you can buy fake LEGO minifigures and LEGO sets, and we might do some of those later on. But today, we have some minifigures. I got a couple of anime people, and Cat C got these two, so I think we'll do mine first, and then we'll move on to Cat C's, and she will personally be describing them. So first I will start with the man in the middle, Kenji, also known as Chainsaw Man. So as you can see, he has chainsaws from his hands, he's holding on to little bars, he has some flesh hands, his arms have some nice printing for his veins, and the sleeves of his white shirt. His shirt is very, very rumpled, as a tie, a belt, some actually like a little bit of shading too. You see on the back. His pants are like a darker gray, and then he has some white shoes that look like some really fancy sneakers. And then for his head, you have literally like the base of a chainsaw, but with teeth. Very pointy chin. You stick a chainsaw on his head. There's also a handle, so someone could be carrying it. There's a handle on the back as well. So he looks nice and really, really cool. And then not only that, but you can rip off this head, if I can do it. And then you can put on Kenji's head. So he has some nice messy hair, a very creepy smile, and some red eyes. And if we can take off his hair, you turn around, and he looks very, very sleepy. He kind of looks like Zenitsu. I don't know why he is sleepy, because I don't know much about Chainsaw Man. I just got the minifigure because it looks really, really cool, and I like it. And he also comes with his dog. I don't know the name of his dog. He looks very demonic. He has a chainsaw, and a mouth, and 2 black eyes, and a handle. And it looks really, really creepy. It looks like it crawled out of some deep pit somewhere. It's horrifying.
Is it a dog?
I don't know what it is. It could be a dog, could be a fish, could be a tanuki. I have no idea. It's just an animal.
Like a cat.
That's what I thought.
I'm not sure what it is. Next up, we have Nezuko. Nezuko is from Demon Slayer. She is Tanjiro's sister, and she is a demon. So there's some nice flowing black hair. This is actually a unique hairpiece. They didn't use the Lego one. They used a completely new one. You can see from that rufflingness. You have a nice dark brown trench coat that reaches all the way down. There's nice green and white details going all the way up her. You can see also she has a bamboo in her mouth to keep her from eating people. You have some really bright pink eyes, and then of course she has some really good pink claws. And I see a couple of other Nezukos too, but they had orange flecks in their hair, and I personally just like it plainly black. Next up we have Tanjiro Kamado, the main guy himself. You have some brown pants with some red sandals. You have a green checkered coat, his classic green checkered coat, flesh hands, a very large sword with an interesting handle with some red details. His head has some red eyes and a scar on his forehead. He looks relatively content. And then if we can flip it around, if I can get his hairpiece off, I don't think I can. He looks angry on the other side. That's what I'll say. His hairpiece also looks a lot like Tanjiro Kamado. And that is not all. He also has this, a sword sheath. So you can literally, if I use the correct end, you can sheath his sword. That is pretty nice. Ow. Next up and last of my minifigures before the demons, we have Inosuke. Inosuke has some nice blue pants. You can see his feet sticking through them, his little toes down there. You can see like the boar hide around his waist. You can see his well-defined muscles, especially his arms. Look at those veins. His swords, I have a bunch of nicks out of them because that's the way he likes it. Oops. His head is that of a boar with a pink nose, little fangs, blue eyes, and some ears. Then you take it off, you have his face, which resembles a girl quite a bit, which everyone seems quick to point out in the comics. And last but not least, we have the Demon of Hatred. I don't remember his name. I am so sorry. He has some navy blue pants and arms, flesh hands, these wooden weapon type things, sandals. Everyone wears sandals. He is also kind of bare-chested, except for this like King Tut type neck thing. He has a bunch of red all over his face. You can actually see, if you look really closely, his eyes have the number of 4 or the number of hatred. I'm not sure because he is upper rank 4, I believe. His hair is very, very spiky. Now, this could really puncture you. And then on the back, we have a nice big wheel or a type of gong with 5 symbols of hatred. This is the Japanese symbol for hatred, I believe. I could be wrong. Now, Ketsi is going to show you her minifigures.
So, first thing that I got was, I got a peach, Mario Kart thingy cart, and it is very hard to build because they do not give you instructions. So you could ask them for instructions, but this is how we turned out without instructions, and I think it looks really cool. And I like how they did the wheel without using the actual wheel piece from Lego. I think it's really cool. And it can actually roll, so that's nice. And the next minifigure I got was The Legend of Zelda. And it looks amazing. I like how she has the sword, and it's got like a bunch of printing. And she has an angry face, but then she has a happy face, which looks kind of creepy, to be honest. And those are my main figures. Back to you, Reptile7.
Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been a blast building these minifigures. As you know, we like Marstoy. They're not without their faults, but he had to go for bootleg Legos that don't really exist. This is definitely one of the best ones out there. And I will catch you next time. Sayonara, Ayonara. Goodbye. Hello, friends, I'm Marstoy, and I'm back here again, and as you can see, we're reviewing the Lego set with 1,200 pieces from a TV show that I've watched since I was a very young kid, Winnie the Pooh! No, in case you're wondering why it says Winnie the Pooh, and why this doesn't look like a Lego instruction manual because of that and this is the Winnie the Pooh Lego set from Marstoy. That's why it says Winnie the Pooh, to avoid copyright issues. Seriously, these people are sneaky. So yeah, I got this from Marstoy, and we are going to review it today. We have a couple of stickers. We have this shiny sheet. We have this other sticker sheet. You have the instruction booklet, which is huge. You have this picture on the front, and then if I turn it around, it's got the inside. So it comes with a bunch of nice minifigures from everyone's favorite show with a fluffy fluffy bear, and... What am I talking about?
Bear.
This Lego set is going to be, if I'm correct from these reading, from the little diagram down here, is 8 inches wide by 9 inches tall, so this is quite big. This also should take us, if my estimate is correct, an hour and a half to build. So yeah.
And that's why we're gonna fast forward.
Here are all the bags. The many bags. Look at this. This is just... So yeah, this set is huge. It's like 1,200 and some pieces. So yeah, it's going to take us a while to build this, but you guys won't have to watch us for that long. You just get to watch a nice short time lapse. So without further ado, let's get into the build lapse. Okay, so we're done with the build lapse. This set took a while, but it was all worth it to see it completed. This set is amazing. We're going to do the minifigures first, and then we're going to do the rest of the set. So first off, well actually before the minifigures, we'll show you this. This set even has a book of Winnie the Pooh, with an illustration of Pooh floating on a balloon. It also says in the back, Ben A. If you know what that means, please tell me in the comment section down below. So let's start off with Winnie the Pooh himself. He's very nice. All of these people have custom heads. He looks a lot like the Winnie the Pooh I remember. He's wearing a red shirt. He's got some nice yellow coloration, and he's holding his red balloon that he uses to try and get at the honey on multiple different occasions. So that's Pooh.
Always gets stung by bees.
That's Pooh. Eeyore is one continuous piece except for this bow that you put down there. It looks really amazing. This is the pose you see him in most often in the movies or show or whatever, wherever you see Winnie the Pooh. Then we have Rabbit. He is holding one of Pooh's honey pots and a carrot, and he looks like a rabbit. He looks like the rabbit from the show, and he also has a cottontail on the back. Then we have Piglet. Piglet has a red scarf from the episode with all the wind, the windy episode, the blustery days. And then you have his umbrella, which I don't actually remember him ever having an umbrella. It makes him look, I don't know, distinguished for some reason. It makes him look fancy. Anyway. And then we have Tigger. Tigger I really like because it looks like all of the stripes on him are drawn on. Like, it literally looks like they were just drawn on. And he also has this bag. No one else remember this, but I do. I remember at some point he had, like, a hobo bag like this. I don't remember exactly what.
Wasn't it in the Tigger movie when he ran away?
Yeah, it was in the Tigger movie. There you go. And before we move on to the massive build, you have this sign with a honey pot, because of why not, and the 100-acre wood sign. So, this is the build. It's very nice. So you have the yard out front with some honey pots, a log, a fireplace. I don't remember there ever being those in front of his house. You have some mushrooms, nice bushes, the roots of the tree. The tree is very curved. You have a bell in front of his house. It says ring also on the door, and it says Mr. Sanders above it. And there's even a knocker and a handle, and the door does actually open, which is very nice. And as we move up the tree, you see there's a nice curvature everywhere. You have some bees and beehives and all these nice, delightful leaves everywhere that just brings the tree to life. I really love this. The shapes they managed to capture with Lego in this set is just amazing. So that's the tree. On this side, we can see his house. His house is kind of jammed through the bottom of the tree. There's a little snail down here. He has some nice old English windows, a tiled roof with some leaves on it, and he has some nice flowers in his garden. There's also a path leading up to his door that I forgot to mention. On the back, ooh, the snail fell off. On the back, you have a ladybug and another flower box. And it opens up right here. It actually opens, but I'll show you that in a second. There's a chimney up here. And on the other side, we have some more French windows? I don't know. English windows, French windows, I don't know. Some European country. And then it opens up to reveal the interior. So, if I close this door, there's a working mirror right here. If you can see it, it actually reflects stuff. There's a table with tea and a teapot and a teacup. There's a little a pipe for this umbrella. I don't remember Pooh having an umbrella either. Right on this wall, there's a map of the 100-acre wood right in there.
Remember when it was raining, he had an umbrella inside his house.
Now I remember that. Yeah. Up here, there's some more honey pots in the rafters of his house. Over here, you have Christopher Robin on this end, and the other end says Pooh Sticks, and you have Pooh Sticks. I don't know what this golden heart is up there, though. I don't really remember what episode that's from. If you can tell me where this golden heart comes in, then please say so in the comment section down below. You have the stove with the bottom part of the chimney. You have some nice curtains. You have a portrait of bees I remember in the show and the movie. You have a honey pot filled with honey. You have another teacup, and you have a nice recliner chair. On this end, we have a candle, which I remember him actually having a table with a candle. More blinds. The cuckoo clock, which is hilarious. There was like an entire episode dedicated to that cuckoo clock breaking and getting fixed. And then you have the entire bed, which just looks amazing. And of course, Pooh can sleep in his bed, which is very nice. So yeah. So overall, I really love this Lego set. If you can't afford the Lego one, get it from Marstoy. The only thing that I didn't like is we were missing a couple of pieces. As you can see, we're missing some brown bits off the tree. And most notably, one of these green curves. Thankfully, Cat C had one in real Lego. But we're hoping to get replacements. If I do get replacements, which we probably will, then I will say that in the comment section down below. No, not in the comment section. Well, maybe the comment section, I don't know. And, yeah. So, other than the missing pieces, it's a really amazing set. I really like how Lego designed it, and Marstoy copied it. Can't afford the real one, and you're fine with it being fake Lego, get this set. I really like it. And for someone who's been watching Winnie the Pooh since I was a little boy, like really, really young, it brings back so many memories because it looks just so amazing, and I absolutely love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you next one. Sayonara. Sayonara.
Today we are going to be doing the Lego Sonic the Hedgehog Ideas set. This is actually from Marstoy, so let's get into the build box. so I'm going to show you the set now. So, and it looks amazing. So first you have Motobud. That's one of the animals in the game. And you could have Angry Face. Or if you don't like the Angry Face, rip that off and put on its Happy Face. Then you've got the Crab Mitt. I don't know how to pronounce that, but he looks really cool too. Then you've got Sonic and all of the Chaos Emeralds with a ring in his hand. Then you've got some extra pieces for the boxes. Another life, I don't know what that one does, and some more rings. Then you've got Robotnik. He has his airship, and then you can take him out, and he looks so odd. It's just so funny. And then you, of course, got the set, and it just looks amazing. So first, you have a little tree and how many lives Sonic has, and a bridge with some rings, and this is a checkpoint. So if it's red, that means you haven't got the checkpoint yet. But if you flip it around, then it's blue, and that means you have gotten the checkpoint. And then here are the ones I'm doing now. I'm pretty sure that's immunity and speed, more speed, and then you got the classic loop-de-loop, and then this is in the back. Whoop! And you can make him bounce, which isn't very good, but yeah, and it says don't shoot your eye out on the pages like the regular Lego. And then you got a little sunflower, but on the back there's a little secret. This has, as Reptile 7 has told me, is the current world records. We have Vid, Look, and Sam. I'm Cat C, and I will cat see you later.
Hello, my friends, I'm Marstoy, and I'm back again, and today we're reviewing Marstoy fake Lego minifigures. So, Catsy is going to do hers first, and you'll see my minifigures at the end of the video.
Hello, Reptiles, Reptilians, and all those Catsy fans out there. Today we are going to do yet another Marstoy thing. So, this time I got a lot of them. And first, we're going to start up with Peach. So, she's got some nice red ruffles on the bottom, and then a pink dress up from there. She's got her classic blue pendant. Then she's got her white arms. I don't remember if she actually has white arms in the games, which is really weird. What I definitely know is fake is she never had pigtails in the games. Next is Sylvester. So, he has a bat, a big red nose, a tail that clips on, and his white pieces that come out.
Tufts.
Tufts, yes. And this is I don't know what Adventure Time is, but I got this one because I'm Cat C and I like cats, so I got this piece. That green piece right down there is supposed to be yellow. She or he has a nice blue fish, so a purple costume, and a gray costume head. Then next we have Olaf. So we've got his nice stick-on arms, his stick in the head, his carrot nose, and one of those snowball thingies that Elsa makes, I think. Next, we have Olaf with another one of those snowies. Yes, Kristoff, and with another one of those snowies. He has a lantern, bends. He's got a nice hairpiece, and he's got some good printing on front and not back, because he doesn't have printing on the back. Next, we have
Arwen
from the Lord of the Rings. She's got some good printing on the front. She's got some nice elven ears printed onto her hair, and she has this face. Or you can take off the whole thing, or she has an angry face on the other side, which I can't show because the hair doesn't come off really good. Next, we have Elizabeth, which comes from the Pirates of the Caribbean. She's got this nice turquoise dress, or lighter blue dress. She has two things. You could do it with this, or you could do it with a zipped up one which is on the back. She's got a nice something.
Sextant.
She
tell
got
the stars, to look at the stars.
And she's got a piece of paper with a lot of writing on it. Next, we have a reindeer, and I wanted this because I got a reindeer in the other 2 videos, so I thought might as well get this Christmassy reindeer. So it's got a nice trumpet right there, some holly, and little taily things. It's got a red nose like Rudolph. It's got like a wreath on it and a bow, and same on the other side. Next, we have Unikitty from the Lego movie too. And this is when she's partying, so she's got her nice party boots, her tail.
Platform shoes.
her tail, some glasses, her eyebrows, and a blue horn. Next, we have Blaze from Sonic. So she has got some nice tails back there, or hair back there. And she's got a red something on the top of her head.
This is like hair, I believe, or I don't know, scrunchy.
And then we have some nice fire coming out of her hand or something. Then we have a bike, which is a gold bike. And this, I think, was the easiest to put together because all you need to do is strap on the wheels and put on that, and that was easy. Now, you're thinking, why do I have this red ball? Well, it's not a red ball. It's actually the carriage for Grogu, or as you may know it, the child from the Mandalorian. He's got this nice Santa suit, and you can close it or open it and put Grogu in. And he's got a nice Santa hat. Next, we have Cream the Bunny, also from Sonic. She has some nice ears, a pink teddy bear, a pink chaos gem, and she's got some nice printing on the front and back.
But wait, do not go. There is still 4 more minifigures, for I got the Ghostbusters. So they all have the same backpack. Winston Zedmore comes with a trap, and Egon and Ray come with walkie-talkies. They have their outfits with the initials on them. They also have a nickname on the back, which is kind of fun. So Peter is... wait, not Peter. Is it Peter? I forgot his name.
Yeah, Venkman.
Yeah, Peter Venkman has PT on the back, and Ego has Ego X. I don't know why. Like, they have these little nicknames on the back. They all look really cool. They've got the printing on the front. They have smiling expressions on the back. They all have scared expressions. They look really nice. They look like the Ghostbusters, and I'm happy I remember them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you next one. Sayonara. Ayonara.
And I will see you later.
Hello my friends, I'm Rich7 and I'm back again, and today we're getting even more minifigures from Marstoy. It's less than the number we did in the last video, the number of minifigures, but I'm still gonna show you guys these ones. So I got these 2, Force Ghost Darth Vader and the Green Goblin, and Cat C got a deer, and what's her name? Some Japanese character from the Demon Slayer TV show, or anime.
Yeah.
Don't remember her name. So, Katsi, how would you start?
I will start with my deer. So, I got deer in the last video, but it was blue. This time, this is purple with blue spots instead of
more purplish blue.
And then it has some transparent horns, and I think this is a really cool deer.
I agree. And what about your other minifigure?
My other minifigure, I do not know her name.
Her name is Mitsuri Kanroji.
The Love Hashira. Whatever that means. If anybody watching this video knows what that means, please tell us, because we don't know what that means.
She has pink hair, a pink sword. It was a bit hard to get on the coat, and then she has some cool sneakers, and she has a belt. And I think she's really cool.
Okay. I got Force Ghost Darth Vader, who is all transparent blue, basically. He has a transparent blue lightsaber. He has a cape and and his helmets and stuff. I'm just gonna remove the lightsaber. I'm gonna show you guys how cool this is, because he's transparent. Yeah, he has printing on his legs. His helmet is like every normal Darth Vader's helmet. His face has evil, or not evil, Anakin Skywalker printing, or maybe evil. I don't know, one or the other. There's even some printing on the back of his cracked, really mangled skull. You have his cape piece, which is very strange because this is like a Marstoy cape piece. It's all plastic. And they have this extra chest plate thing with printing on it that goes over his normal torso with printing. So yeah, you have a lot of options with this guy, and you could basically put on some things, leave some things off. And I like that. I feel like it's good that he has so much customization options when you build this guy. He has a wide variety, and he also looks very cool because of the fact that he is a Force Ghost. I believe they also have a Clone Trooper Force Ghost, so you wanted to have that and then get like a bunch of them and create like a Force war, like a Force war of the Force Ghosts or something. That would be cool. And yeah, I really like this minifigure. He is super cool and transparent. Now last but not least, we have the Green Goblin. So he is a very cool minifigure. I really just love him. He has a round pumpkin bomb that is orangish. I think, like it's orangish with a yellow dot in the middle. He's a ball. If I can get it off his hand. He's a ball, as you can see. Then if I remove the minifigure from his Goblin Glider, it is a Goblin Glider. So you have the little pieces that click onto the sides. They're the wings that look like a bat with the little prongs, and even some little things on the sides. And there's this main centerpiece right here that holds it all together with its thrust engine on the back. And it really does look like a bat. Like it almost, if you hold this up, it almost looks like Batman's symbol. It's really close to Batman's symbol.
Oh yeah. Only there's a bit of a drop in there.
Yeah. And then we have the Green Goblin himself. There's an insane amount of printing on this guy, and his legs, on the front, on the sides of his legs, even on the back of his legs, and the back of his torso. His arms have printing. He's basically printed everywhere. And just to make him look even more strong, you have metal-plated extra armor in the shape of muscles. Look at that. Because this is actually an extra torso piece right here. Or not this. This little thing. It's like the Darth Vader's extra thing that goes on top of his torso. If I can get it off, I don't think I can. But basically, as you can see from the back of his torso, is just an extra piece that clips on. So I would show you the printing beneath, but I can't figure it out. So you have this head with the orange, so you can see through the mask, and he has orange eyes and a black mouth. But look at his head. This helmet is amazing. The teeth, the eye holes, which are actual holes, the elf ears, and the long pointed head, the classic. And I put it on like this. He has the orange eyes. You can also take it off and revolve it around, and you have Norman Osborn or Harry Osborn. I don't know which one this is for their head, and then put it on, and you have a creepy human beneath it. I honestly prefer the other one because this looks like he's eating the human. There. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and all these minifigures. And if you want to see us getting more stuff from Marstoy, please tell me so in the comment section below. I guess this is a wrap. Till next time, sayonara, ayonara. This is not a paid advertisement from Marstoy. Hello my friends, I'm Marstoy and I am back again with Cat C. And together we are doing a dual review of what we got from Marstoy.net. An amazing website if you want to get custom LEGO minifigures. You know, not like real LEGO minifigures are custom, but they would look really cool and they're pretty cheap. Ta-da! Autofocus. So we each got 4, and then we were having trouble with the SWAT guys. Like there was a complication between the picture and the link. So the guy was nice enough to send us an extra, which we're not going to cut him in half, but we're going to split him around, like, supplies-wise. So
I'm going to get the dog.
Yeah, you're going to get the dog. So here are all the dudes. So we have SWAT guy number 1, a deer, Agnes from Marvel, who I have no idea who that is, Hermione, another SWAT guy, Voltron, the zombie Iron Man from What If, Nightmare Batman with goggles that don't fit, and SWAT guy number 3. So yeah, we're going to review each of these one by one. So I'm just going to shove a bunch of these aside. Let's do the guy in the middle first. The first up is the SWAT guy. So he came with a bunch of accessories, like guns and grenades and stuff, on this little sheet. And then, of course, we have, well, the SWAT guy. He has a shield, a dog with armor, who just fell over, a gun, a huge gun, and then if we take off the SWAT shield, you'll be able to see something pretty crazy. This guy is geared up insanely. Like, look at this. I don't know if you can see it in this light. Helmet, gas mask, armor, little belt thing, including holster and clip to hold knife and gun, an extra gun, and then he's holding a gun. Like, this guy is armed up and with a clip on the back for another thing to boot. Look at that. So these SWAT guys are armored and ready to face off against whatever riot or just your pet dog wandering into your room. Like, literally whatever you want, these guys are prepared to fight against them. And they are crazy. So this is SWAT guy number 1. So Katsu, you show one.
I want to show my deer, because this was the one I was most excited about. I was excited to get a deer.
And she had to pick through a bunch of...
And
like
I don't know why, but it was in Marvel.
No, it wasn't. It was in American Comics section of Marstoy's website, which there'll be a link to that in the description. Again, this is not a paid advertisement, but we just love the site.
We got some dots, and it's blue. We've got a little
You see the
furry
fur
thing.
on his neck and the antlers.
It was a bit hard to get the antlers on, but...
But they move. A little bit, not a lot. Anyway,
Don't-
so we have the deer. Now on to me. So I'm going to do Voltron first. If you have no idea who this is, Voltron is basically it's kind of like a transformer, but he has 5 paladins. Each of them ride lions, and they transform green, red, yellow, blue, and black to form Voltron, a giant robot compiled of them all. So you can see the yellow and blue lions are the feet down here. The green lion is this arm holding the crazy star-like shield. The red lion is this arm holding the insane bejeweled sword. And then the black lion makes up the torso and the head. So the torso, you can see, I already showed you the legs. The torso is basically kind of like white and red stripes. This is from the retro TV show, so it's very retro. There are a couple of little details on the back. It's very simple, though, not a lot. You can see his wings showing through, which looks very nice. You can see his creepy little face with a blue stripe and a grim expression. And then you have the lion head right on top, with the cool headlight eyes, the teeth, the horns. Horns on a lion. Okay, that sounds weird. But, yeah, this guy looks absolutely amazing. This is my favorite of the guys I got, for sure.
Well, I got a SWAT guy, and this is the one I'm going to show. So, I don't think anybody did this, but I put the gun on the dog. An extra gun on the dog.
The dog uses a gun. And
I've got the fedora, the microphone, a big gun, the,
We don't need to go into too much detail on these guys because we have 3 of them.
Yeah.
Basically, the only difference between the other guy is a fedora, and the dog has a gun for reasons we don't understand.
I just put it on top of him because it was good.
Next up, we're going to do the other SWAT guy. Again, he's basically exactly the same as that guy, just came with a couple of different accessories. Looks cool. SWAT shield. You could buy an army of these guys for only, like... you can literally get an army of these guys for pretty cheap if you wanted to. So yeah, really amazing SWAT guys. Awesome.
I got Agnes, who I have never heard of.
And I'm going to Google afterwards.
Her dog has fallen over, and it's a really cool dog because you can take off its head.
Don't do it.
But yeah, and she has a really cool hairpiece.
She also has some very nice clothing from like retro. It's almost like a gym instructor, and it's very retro. Then we have What If Marvel Zombies from the TV show Iron Man. So you can tell he's Iron Man for 2 things. One, his classic Tony Stark hairpiece and goatee, and of course the armor. He has repulsor blasts on him. His hair is a bit darker brown. Usually it's black. And the armor, look at this. It looks like normal, but if you look closer, there's a bunch of stains and marks. There's beat up. On one side, you can literally see his ribs. And on the sleeves, you can again see the exposed bone through a bunch of different little cracks. It's innate details. And then the face is bloodied, really creepy with that white eyes and the teeth. And then the thing that makes Iron Man in the What If series is the fact that he has this huge scar slashed across his face. So yeah, kind of gory and really creepy, but very cool minifigure, and I like that kind of stuff. He'll go very nicely with the Lego Zombie Iron Man.
Well, I got the Hermione Granger, who came with a little cat, who is very cute.
His name is, what's his name? Whiskers?
Whiskers.
Eli, what is it? I can't remember.
We don't remember.
We don't remember his name.
She's got a really cool hairpiece, and I've never seen this in Lego. Tiny feet that can move.
Yeah, that's been done in Lego for a long time. And now, for the last guy, we have Nightmare Batman. So, this is from a comic book series I've never heard of, but I'm going to do research on. He is very cool. He wears these green pants and the normal Batman torso. You have the normal Batman head and helmet as well. The goggles that go on the top, they don't exactly fit in. They don't, like, click on. You just have to kind of rest them there. There's a pair of black binoculars, a huge trench coat, and a little fold that makes him look post-apocalyptic. But the thing I got him for is specifically for this. He has a cool little bandolier of bullets with the gun clipped on the back, which looks absolutely amazing. And then at his side, beneath his coat, is another clip with it, which, if you can see it, holds a pistol right in there. So those are amazing pieces. That's why I got this guy, although I want to learn about him for sure from a YouTuber that I watch. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been an absolute blast to make, and we've gotten so many dudes, so I hope you enjoy this. And I hope this wholeheartedly convinces you, if you're a fan of LEGO, to head over to marstoy.net, because this was amazing, and this is just amazing. I can't believe the prices on the site and the minifigures. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Sayonara, Ayonara! How many points of articulation does a LEGO Nintendo Switch mech have? Let's find out. 1 for his tail, 2 ball joints on his neck, 2, 1 for either shoulder, 2 for either elbow, 2 for either wrist, 8 for every finger on both of his hands because he has only 4 fingers for whatever reason, 1 at his midsection, 2 for his knees, 2 for his ankles, and 4 for his toes because he only has 2 toes in either foot. Why? No idea. So in total, a LEGO Nintendo Switch mech, or as I like to call him, a gremlin, has 24 points of articulation in total. If you want to check out the full video on this guy, check the link in the description down below. So if you guys enjoyed this YouTube short, and I'll catch you next time. Sayonara, Ayonara.